is for educational purposes to enlighten those that have not heard of or that are not connected enough to know what's going on, allegedly, what's happening concerning the children and or those that have been allegedly mistreated, trafficked, etc.
You should look at the middle and the bottom, but you too busy focused on just Trump. You still don't get it. You still don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. And every child that has to go through something tonight, every body that's being broken, every soul that's being destroyed tonight, every person that's sitting in a snuff film after all the hell that just went on at the Super Bowl party, every child that just got their legs cut off because they decided to fight back, every person that stood up and told you that this shit was going on in their own neighborhood, in their own home, in their own backyard, they're sick of your shit. You are the problem. You want to be mad at me because I wasn't tortured by Trump, but you're not mad at the predators that you know damn well I was tortured by? The fuck sense does that make? Firefighters are guilty. Police are guilty. Teachers are guilty. Your trash man, guilty. Your postman, librarians. It goes all the way around. It's all of them that you missed. You.
Around me, whether that was a principal, a campus security guard, a doctor of mine, someone on a child protective services case, and that includes the chief of police that was coming into my room at night when I was 13, 14. Um,
How
so
old was you when this started?
CPS reports say that I was 3 months old. Um, I remember as far back as when I was 4, the first time that I was in shock from something that happened to me, and the first time that um, it was just too much for me to handle. And at that time, I didn't know it was so many. It was so much that was already in the family, and I was always told, what happens in the family stays in.
I do not own the rights to this commentary or this content. It's for educational, entertainment purposes, and an enlightenment only. This is the story of Allie Carter or Allison Leonie Carter.
Family. We were always taken away from certain people if we talked too much. So there were so many things going on within the home from her and other people in the family doing so many things besides doing things to their own children. So uh, it was something that I always felt there's something wrong, but I was always told it was normal what was going on. Um, but yeah, I was about 4 years old the first time I was I was uh, with my babysitter, And this woman has all had connections to what I call my surrogate. I don't call her anything close to a mom. I have a real mom that I'm adopted by now, but I don't call her anything close to a mother. But she was involved in many ways. I was with a babysitter that kept trying to take me into a room, that kept trying to get me to lay down with her boyfriend. And that's the one day that I remember fighting. I remember screaming so loud. I thought I was 6 years old, but looking back into legal documents, I was 4. And I remember after being hurt, I was locked in a room, and because I was fighting, and then I was put outside to sit in a driveway for hours because I was told it was my fault. After that, it was taken to court. It was the first thing that I remember that was taken to court because the bruises were so bad, everything that happened was so bad that it had to be. And the court case, I remember sitting in the courthouse, and I remember her losing the case, and it being my fault.
How can someone be so cruel to a child? They'd have to be a really sick person, and to think they're not under arrest. This is why I'm showing accounts, events, and the life snippets of Allison Carter. I do not own rights to this content, neither am I getting paid for this. I stand with Allie.
Something happened to me. So, from there, things continued, and, being forward in a court case and not knowing why you're in trouble for somebody hurting you. Moving on from there, I was confused about everything that happened. Is this okay? I started asking questions when I hit elementary and middle school with other students, like, how do you get in trouble? Is this something that happens to you? Because it was always something that happened to me. I was always told I was the favorite. I was told I was the one that everybody loved more, and nothing about that was love. Going on, I was so much that I started to. I was working I was by 12 years old. I was very confused. But to be honest, because I didn't know any better, I was very hyper as well. And by 13, when, because at first it was just her boyfriends coming into my room at night. And then when the police officers came into play, they were taking me in my own closet and with the hangers and the things that were in my own closet. And then, I started running a lot. I started fighting a lot. I wanted to kill myself. I didn't want to kill myself. I wanted the pain.
This young lady can no longer have kids because of this, and she still have not yet to have a normal life because this is bigger than we know, and there are so many people that think it's unbelievable. However, they won't listen long enough to really grasp what really happened. Democratic, Republican, it don't matter. It's about good and evil.
Stopped. So I tried everything because it was always my fault. It was always something that I did. It was always, they loved me more, and this was something that I deserved. And after I started running so much with her dating police officers, married police officers, he started calling his friends to pick me up. He started calling his friends to meet me somewhere. They would pick me up as an officer on duty, and they would take me somewhere behind rocks. They would take me to empty car dealerships and park their cars the wrong way. No one questions them. No one.
Okay, I'm gonna pause because I'm not gonna show any complete story. You have to follow her in order to see the complete story. I'm showing little snippets because I do not own rights to this commentary or this content. So I will be going off and coming back on. I'm going to show some more clips.
Hello.
This is the beginning.
You're live. You're live.
I'm not going all the way back. I'm showing snippets or whatever.
Got a few people coming in. We're gonna wait a second. Did you hear that? It's only 30 degrees out. It's only 30 degrees outside. No, I'm mad. I'm so mad right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so hot. I'm so mad right now. Y'all ain't seen me pissed off before. No one's really seen me mad. I'm a little irritated. Let's just say that. I'm agitated. So we're gonna talk about some things. Just waiting on some people to come on in. If I walk around and I don't sit down, we have a problem. We have a slight problem. Hey, beautiful ladies from the UK. Hi, from the UK. Hey, hi, sisters in the Lord. What's up, sis? I'm nervous for you. Oh, woo! A lot of people should be so nervous right now because I'm about to get some people. I'm so, if any of my children come into this live, you should be at school. But if you listen to this live later, please excuse the language that Miss Allie is about to use. I use some sentence enhancers. Miss Allie hot. I don't even have a bonnet off, okay? I don't even have a freaking bonnet off. 1 second, my heater's on in here. Thank you, Courtney. God bless you. Thank you. Because I'm about to come a little bit more forward. I'm about to into the forward. We're about to go all the way now because I am so hot, okay? Just waiting for a few more people because apparently a few more people need to make sure they get this memo. Oh, people get my nerves. You know, here's the deal. I try so hard to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm just gonna start now, okay? So please, if this is not towards you, don't take this in a negative way. But if the shoe fits, please lace that bitch up and wear it because I'm just at that point where I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed because I really try with people. I really try. Who I am, I shouldn't. If you have noticed about me, I shouldn't try. I shouldn't give anybody the benefit of the doubt. I shouldn't be at the point where I should say screw everybody, right? I should be at the point where I'm ready to fight everybody, right? I should be at the point where everybody has no pass with me until you are proven guilty, right? But I don't do that. I still have a sense of moral. I still have a sense of value. I still be giving people the benefit of the doubt, and then somebody fucks it up just like they did right now, and I'm about to let you know how it goes. Excuse me, I am so sorry, but I am so mad. I'm still laughing though. I'm still laughing. I'm still laughing. So, are we ready? How many I got on here? 16? How many I got on here? This will do. We'll repost because, we posted it. We posted it. Here's the deal. Last night at 10, 11 o'clock at night, see, we left our house at 4 o'clock p.m. It's no mistake, it's no difference that we deal with shit nonstop. Okay, I go to work. You guys know me on Instagram.
Welcome to my live. I'm Factz from Atlanta. If you can hear, please put a 1 in the chat.
Instagram as a dance choreographer. Did you know that every day that I came into work with a threat? Did you know that every day that I came to work being ran off the road? Did you know that every day that I come to work, I have a threat on my head, and I make sure that before I come into work, I take the longest way possible, okay? When I go home, No one took the time to check on me and say, if you're gonna mention a 14-year-old girl, if you're gonna put down 8.5 inch of a dick, what are you talking about? No one said that. You know what somebody just decided to have the balls and the audacity to say to me this morning is you're a Trump supporter. And to point fingers like that, if you're gonna point fingers like that, you should have proof. If you're gonna point fingers like that, the man should be in jail. If you're gonna point fingers like that, shouldn't we have some source of credibility? Shouldn't we have some source of proof if you're gonna say something like that? If I say something like that, don't you think I know what the hell I'm talking about? I post puppies and dance and food. And I just now started telling y'all the truth. And I've been pulling it down for I don't know how long. Okay? If you're not new to my Instagram, you have seen me post up something about trafficking and snatch that shit down in the same second because I was too scared to say something. Now I'm just hot. That 14-year-old girl is me. You wanna ask me? Anybody wanna ask me? Nobody wanna ask, huh? Everybody just wanna judge? Nobody took a damn second to say, who's the 14-year-old girl? It's me. Any questions? There's an investigation going on Ron Jeremy. Anybody want to ask any questions? Nobody?
If you're new to the commentary, you should probably go back. This is Allie Journey Part 9, the bonnet video that started it all. So this is 5 years ago. And yes, this is still going on. She still don't have a normal life because the alleged people that are behind this are still out there. They're not just out there, they're in office. Well, we're going to just let Allie tell you the story. I will put different little snippets on here, never the whole entire story. If you want to know it, then you have to go follow Odyssey or Allie Carter. You know, go in your search bar.
We got crickets? Can I buy that?
Thanks for pulling up on me.
I'm ready for the questions. Bring them on. You remember about nobody? Y'all got proof. What else do you need? See, if another, how many survivors have y'all shut down? Before you delete me and you miss me with your bullshit, and before you make sure that you lose any contact to me, what other child have you shut down? Who else did you decide to silence? Okay, that's what I want to know. What other child came forward and said it was me, but everybody else would say no, it's not? Who the fuck puts an 8.5 inches down? And I'm not sure. I told you I know sizes. Can I buy out?
And this could possibly be why some victims cannot have children. Because if you know, you know. You heard she said, give me a second. Okay, they was asking me to do something. I'm going to bypass that.
It's amazing what's wrong with our world. It's amazing what is
If you
wrong
can hear me, put a
with
3 in the
our fucked
chat.
up world. Everybody wants to point the finger, but nobody ever wants to ask the person who is trying to tell you the truth. When you find out, I hope some of you get your asses smacked. When you find out, I hope the people who worship this man and told your children to worship this man, you get your ass smacked. I hope that you are in hysterics. I hope that you feel the guilt and the shame. I hope that you know that my friends that have lost their lives and are sitting on somebody's fucking water island is because of you.
could have somebody in the UK editing it right now. It's on the underground tunnels. It's under the Getty Museum in LA. I didn't want to say nothing yet because I could get killed. You know what? Bring it. There is nothing that anybody can try to do to me right now that you haven't already done. You have taken every fucking thing. What do you want? I'm out. I've been done. But you still at my house. You still in my home. You still bothering my animals. You still opening my door. And you still in my house. But you don't want me. Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep fucking going? Ask me. Everybody wonder why my smile is so deep. Everybody wonder why my eyes sparkle. Everybody always asks me, why you smiling when you dance? Because you don't understand the shit that I lived through. It's worth it to smile. And I'm still smiling, and I'm gonna continue to smile. And most majority of y'all who continue to ask me and gonna tell me that I'm pointing fingers to kiss my natural black ass and miss me with that shit. Bye. Bye. And when it comes out, don't come right back. I shouldn't have to get this nitty gritty for people to wake the fuck up. I shouldn't have to say something like that for you to be like, oh shit, she's probably telling the truth. It is pathetic that people gotta go here. It's pathetic that it's gonna take somebody to say it was me for somebody to understand.
I'm waiting until I get a few more people in here. I might go live again a little bit later and show this same footage because I want you to hear this young lady, Ellie Carter, loud and clear. She's not a child anymore. You know, unfortunately, seems to me, allegedly, that time have expired. They didn't give her a chance to be a child. They didn't give her a chance. You know, it's a shame. There's nothing new under the sun. However, when I read Revelations, I couldn't imagine that something like this was going on. You know, I've heard of pedophiles, people that assault others, you know, but I just could never imagine this. And I'm trying to stay solely focused on this because there's so much going on in the world. So many things going on. The book of Revelations didn't even, in my opinion, it didn't even get halfway in the door on what's going on in America right now. And unfortunately, not going through all the things that I see. However, I do see it. It's on the internet, it's on the TV. You walk around long enough, you'll see it. You drive around long enough, you'll see it. You go to another country, you go to another state. You can actually be in your state, from what I heard, and there's other things going on. You know, now I hardly look at movies. I have to figure out what song I want to listen to because there's so much going on with those people, allegedly. You know, the milk is spoiled and the water is filthy. Just like I said in my poem, Rise Up America. You've been sold. Babylon is slowly falling down. You know, like we used to sing the song London Bridge is Falling Down. We had no idea what we were singing then. Even the nursery rhymes. When you really check out the nursery rhymes, take out time to really listen to some of them nursery rhymes. The game Hangman. Hangman. We as children, we didn't know any better. And the people who taught us, I guess they didn't know any better either. Well, let's listen to a little bit more of this. I might come back later on to see how many people I get on here because the truth needs to come out. And this is allegedly the truth. Hopefully I don't get took down for it. I don't know. This platform is new to me compared to how long I've been over on other platforms.
DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep fucking going? Ask me. Everybody wonder why my smile is so deep. Everybody wonder why my eyes sparkle. Everybody always asks me, why are you smiling when you dance? Because you don't understand the shit that I lived through. It's worth it to smile. And I'm still smiling. And I'm going to continue to smile. And most majority of y'all who continue to ask me and gonna tell me that I'm pointing fingers to kiss my natural black ass and miss me with that shit. Bye. Bye. And when it comes out, don't come running back. I shouldn't have to get this nitty gritty for people to wake the fuck up. I shouldn't have to say something like that for you to be like, oh shit, she's probably telling the truth. It is pathetic that people gotta go here. It's pathetic that it's gonna take somebody to say it was me for somebody to understand.
I'm Factz, and I'm out.